नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितमेन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च। श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर गोविंद सर्व कारण कारणम। ओम तत्सत। Hare Krishna. By the costless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the King of Secrets, Raja Guhyam. By Krishna's costless mercy, now we are successfully studying in the 11th chapter, Vishwarupa. Because Arjuna asked, Krishna is showing Vishwarupa. Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, is willing to do anything for his devotees. He is there at our service. If you ask him to do anything, he will do. Because he never said no to Arjuna for anything. But he gave the knowledge what Arjuna needed at the right time, so that Arjuna could understand without any doubt that his only goal is to please Krishna. That's it. Because Krishna's only goal is to please us, but not when we are focused on material things. Because that is not possible. In fact, no one can please anyone in this material world when they are attached to material sense objects. That is impossible. We can't even please our own family members, our friends and relatives, or everyone. That's not possible. Maybe one day they may be happy with us, next day they are upset, they're not so happy. Because everyone's expectations they're always increasing. That is the problem. Because we are not able to find happiness in this material world, so that's the reason we are keep on going after different types of material things, sense objects, and thinking that finally we will be happy. But that's not going to happen for anyone in this world. No one can be happy here at any point of time in this material world without getting connected with Krishna. Just the thinking that we are happy, maybe when a person is watching a movie or watching a game or going to a party, going to a restaurant and eating and all such things, they're thinking that he's enjoying, there is only thinking. But in reality is actually suffering. It's not enjoying. So we need to see them like that way only, with the spiritual eyes. Yesterday we discussed about spiritual eyes. So Jnana Chakshusha, in the question answer, so I mentioned about Jnana Chakshusha. So if we are able to see this world through the eyes of knowledge, then we should be able to, we should see that everyone is actually suffering in this world, not enjoying. Only a materialistic person will think that another materialistic person is enjoying because he has so much money, name and power and fame and all such things. He's enjoying. So like that, only a materialistic person thinks. But a person who is trained in this Bhagavad Gita, who has the eyes of this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, can see that everyone in this material world is suffering irrespective of whatever position he has in this material world. That's the way we are supposed to see. That's the right way to see. How can we say that someone is enjoying when that person is having a material body? That material body itself is the source of suffering. When Krishna says that Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi Dukkha Doshanu Darshanam, birth, old age, disease and death, they should be seen as the symptoms of suffering. Then how can we say that someone who is very rich, very famous and he is very powerful and that person is happy? So like that, if we think, we are fooling ourselves. And even if that person thinks that he is really great, he is also fooling himself. So no amount of material achievement in this world will bring us happiness, will free us from this suffering in this material world. Nothing is going to happen. Because it is the nature of material world. That's why Krishna said that this is Dukkalayam, Asukham Lokam. When Krishna said it is Dukkalayam, Asukham Lokam, if we say that I'm enjoying here, then who is right? It means we are cheating ourselves. That's what is happening. Simply by thinking that I'm enjoying in this material world, I have a lot of everything around me. I have a lot of properties, a lot of money, a lot of assets, a lot of this, a lot of that, and so many people are around me. All such things, if we think like that, that means we are suffering in a big way, actually. That's what a demon thinks. Idam adya maya labdam imam prapshe manoratam idam asti idam apiye bhavishyati punagattanam. That's what a demon thinks. I have achieved so much today and I will achieve so much as per my plans in future. I have so much today and my assets are going to increase in future as per my plans. That's what a demon thinks. But a devotee thinks that I have so much of devotion unto Krishna today and my devotional service to Krishna is going to increase more in the future. And I am surrounded by so many devotees. And like that only a devotee thinks. That's the way to think. That's the right way to think. That we are Krishna's devotees. We are Krishna's friends. Bhakta and Saka. That's what is very important. If we think that way, then we are not making any mistake. Then we are leading a very meaningful life. So, this is what we understand from Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is teaching us very clearly that we need to know what should be done and what should not be done. We need to know. And we need to act as per Bhagavad Gita. This is the Shastra. Ye Shastra vidim uchchujya vartate kamakarataga. Nasa siddhim avapnoti. Nasukam na parambal. Yes, Shastra vidim uchchujya. So anyone who gives up the Shastric injunctions, scriptural injunctions, utsrijya, anyone who gives up, anyone who is not following, vartate kamakarataga, he is acting according to his own interests, materialistic interests, kamakarataga, according to his own desires. Nasasiddhim avapnoti na param, na para, na sukam, so na sukam na param gati. So he is not going to achieve siddhi, no perfection. He is not going to be happy. That's what we are discussing all this time, right? Happiness. So no one is happy in this world. Only a person who follows Krishna's instructions. So anyone who follows this Shastra, this Bhagavad Gita, only he can be happy. Because when Krishna says that, na sukham, he is not happy. So for such a person, ayam lokos in aparo nasukam samsayatmanaga. A person who has doubts on this Bhagavad Gita, so a person who has no knowledge of this Bhagavad Gita, for him, not only in this world, in any other world also he won't be happy. Ayam lokos in aparo nasukam samsayatmanaga. That's what we need to understand. So this Bhagavad Gita knowledge only makes us happy. Because when we are connected with Krishna, with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, then only we can be happy. Because when we follow this Bhagavad Gita, then only we can be happy. If we just give up this Bhagavad Gita, we don't follow this Bhagavad Gita, we cannot be happy. That's it. That's what Shastra Vidhi Mutsujya Vartate Kama Karataka. That means if we act according to our own interests, our own desires, if we don't follow the instructions given by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, that means we are not going to be happy. And we are not going to achieve the supreme destination also. Na param gatim. We are not going to go to Krishna. We are not going to go to Goloka. That's what we need to understand. So Bhagavad Gita knowledge only makes us happy. It only takes us to Goloka. Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So if you focus on Bhagavad Gita, if you do everything as per Krishna's instructions, then we can be happy. That's it. Very simple, very easy. So that means if a person has no knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, he can't be happy. That's it. Of course, anyone, even without the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, if he is a devotee of Krishna, if he has faith on Krishna, so then he can be happy because Krishna is going to give him this knowledge. Because this knowledge is coming from Krishna. Mattaga smriti jnanam apoganam cha. From me comes remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. This jnana, this knowledge is going to come from Krishna. So if you are a devotee of Krishna, then Krishna will give us this knowledge. We are getting this knowledge now because we are Krishna's devotees, because we have so much faith and love on Krishna. That's why we are getting this knowledge. We are understanding this Bhagavad Gita. Otherwise, we will be simply wasting our life, wasting our time, simply doing all kinds of nonsense things in this material way and going after material sense objects. We will be simply wasting our time. That's not good for us. So we are extremely fortunate to get in contact with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So to learn this Bhagavad Gita, to understand this Bhagavad Gita, we are very, very fortunate and we will definitely make use of this. There is no doubt. We will definitely go to Goloka. There is no doubt with this knowledge. This Bhagavad Gita is taking us to Goloka. We are just on the way to Krishna, way to Goloka. So because we understand from Bhagavad Gita how to act so that we won't commit any sins. That's very important. One should really know how to act. That's what Krishna says. Kim karma kima karma iti kavayopyatra mohitaga. Even a learned person is confused about what is action, what is inaction. Tatte karma prabhakshyami yajnatva mokshasya ashvat. So I shall explain to you what is karma, by knowing which you will be freed from the miseries of material existence. That's what Krishna says. Tatte karma pravakshyami yajnatva mokshasya ashubhat. So if we have this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, if we follow Krishna's instructions, so then we are freed from all miseries. Because nothing is going to bind us. That's what is very important. That bondage is not good. We should not let our actions, the results of our actions, to bind us to this material veil. So we need to get out. We need to get out of this material veil. Means we need to free ourselves from the clutches of Maya. So that is possible only when we are able to surrender unto Krishna. Only Mama Maya Turatte. My Maya is difficult to overcome. But Mamyevaye Prabhatyante Maya Metam Tarante. But anyone who surrenders unto me can free himself from this Maya. That's what Mamyevaye Prabhatyante Maya Metam Tarantite. So we have to simply take shelter unto Krishna. That's what we need to understand. We are in big danger. We are in big problem in this material world. We are struggling, we are suffering, and our actions are binding us, and we are committing more and more sins. And every day, all our actions, when we are not doing it for Krishna, so that means they are binding us to this material world. That means our sinful actions are day by day, it's increasing. The reactions are increasing. So that means we are bound very hard to this material world. So with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we have to simply take shelter unto this Bhagavad Gita. So that means we have to simply believe in Krishna and do everything for Krishna. So then only we will be freed from all the reactions. We'll be freed from all the sinful reaction. Then only our antagatam papam, we need to bring an end to all our sins. That's what is very important. For that, we need to simply surrender unto Krishna only. Yesam tu antagatam papam jananam punya karmanam te dvandva moga nirmuktaga bhajante mam dhratavrataga. So in order to free ourselves from the dualities in this material world, in order to free ourselves from all sinful reactions, we have to render devotional service unto Krishna with great determination. Bhajante mam dhratavrataga. That's what is very important. If we do that, we are saved. If we surrender unto Krishna, we are saved. If we love Krishna, we are saved. So for that, this Bhagavad Gita knowledge is very much needed. Without Bhagavad Gita, it is not possible for us to fall in love with Krishna. Without Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we will be thinking ourselves great in this material world, and we will be thinking that I want this, and I am so and so, and I am working here, and I am earning so much, and I do this, I do that. Like that, all kinds of nonsense things we think every day, simply wasting our time in the human life, this human body, this energy, what we call the human brain. Everything will be simply wasted. When everything is active, when everything is working good, when everything is going great, we should make use of it and make as much progress as possible towards Krishna. That's very important. Before time runs out, we need to escape from this material world. This is a great opportunity what we got in this human body, and we get this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, and now we cannot lose this great opportunity. We cannot miss this. We cannot miss the boat. The boat of Bhagavad Gita knowledge is ready to depart, and we need to get into that. That's what is very important. So we cannot miss the boat. We have to, if we get into the boat of Bhagavad Gita knowledge, then we can cross beyond the ocean of material miseries. That's what Krishna says, that sarvam jnana plavenaiva vrijinam santarishyasi. So jnana plavenaiva, that is the boat of knowledge. This boat of Bhagavad Gita knowledge, if we get into this, then vrijinam santarishyasi. We can cross beyond the ocean of material miseries. So that way we understand from Bhagavad Gita very clearly how to focus our mind on Krishna, how to control our mind, how to make our mind as our best friend. Then, if you do everything based on Bhagavad Gita, then our mission in this life is successful, is achieved, accomplished. So that way we can bring a stop to this repeated birth in this material world. We need to bring an end to that. It should not continue. It should end. It should come to an end. It should not continue, but it should come to an end. That's what is very important. That is possible. Very much possible. In this life itself, it is possible. So simply abandoning everything and surrender unto Krishna. What we are doing in this material world, in general, we means 999 out of 1,000, they simply abandon Krishna and do everything else in this material world. That is exactly opposite. That's what is binding us to this material world. But what Krishna is asking us, simply abandon everything and simply surrender unto Krishna only. That's it. That's what we are supposed to do. If we do that, we will be saved. By Krishna's causeless mercy, now we are successfully studying in the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. We are understanding about Krishna's Viswarupa very nicely. So what we studied until now in the 11th chapter, in this sloka number 7, what we studied, we finished up to 8 slokas. Krishna says in the seventh sloka in the 11th chapter, Ihaikastam jagat kritsnam pasya pasyadya sacharacharan mama dehe gudakesha yachanyat drashtumichasi. In this one place, Nihayekastam, Pasya, you see this entire universe, Jagat Kritsnam, Nihayekastam, Jagat Kritsnam, Sacharacharam, both moving and non-moving, everything you see in this one place, Mama Dehe Gudakesha. Oh Gudakesha, in my body you see that, Yachanyate Drashtum Michasi. You see whatever you wish to see, whatever you want to see, you see in my body. That's what Krishna says. O Arjuna, whatever you wish to see, behold at once in this body of mine. This universal form can show you whatever you now desire to see and whatever you may want to see in the future. Everything, moving and non-moving, is here completely in one place. That's what Krishna says. Everything you can see in one place. Then, in the next sloka, what we understood in the 8th sloka yesterday, Krishna says, Natu mam sakyase drashtum anenaiva svachakshusha divyam dadami te chakshuhu pashyame yogameshwaram. Natumam sakyase drashtum anenaiva svachakshusha. With your own eyes, you cannot see all these things. It is not possible. Whatever Krishna is showing the universal form, he is telling Arjuna that you cannot see with your own eyes. Divyam dadami te chakshugu pashyame yogam aishwaram. So I shall give you divine eyes. You can, so that you can see my wonderful Viswarupa. So that's what pashyame yogam aishwaram. So divyam dadami te chakshugu. Dadami divyam chakshugu. So I will give you divine eyes. That's what Krishna said. So, but you cannot see me with your present eyes. Therefore, I give you divine eyes. Behold my mystic opulence. Then in the next sloka, what we are going to study today, in the sloka number 9. Sanjaya Uvacha Yeva Muktva Tato Rajan Mahayogeshwaro Harihi Darsayamasa Pataya Paramam Rupam Maheshwaram. Sanjaya Uvacha, Sanjaya said, Eva Muktva Tato Rajan Mahayogeshwaro Harihi. So, O Rajan, O King. So he is addressing Dhritarashtra as O Rajan, O King. Eva Muktva, after said like this, Eva Muktva. So that is after Krishna. What did Krishna say? Krishna told Arjuna that you see my universal form, I will give you divine eyes. So then, Darshayamasa Pataya Paramam Rupam Aishwaram. So for Partha to see, Krishna has shown his Aishwaram, Paramam, Rupam, his wonderful universal form, his topmost universal form, supreme form. That's what Krishna showed. That's what Sanjay is saying. So first Krishna gave the divine eyes and then is showing his universal form now. Sanjaya said, O King, having spoken thus, the Supreme Lord of all mystic power, the personality of God had displayed his universal form to Arjuna. So now only we are going to see how Krishna's universal form is going to look like. Now Sanjaya is going to, in the next few slokas, he is going to say something about what he understood, what he has seen. But Sanjaya did not get the divine eyes. We need to understand. So that's what we need to know. Sanjaya got whatever knowledge from Vyasa Prasada, the mercy of Vyasa. So he was able to see Krishna only to certain extent, but not his Viswarupa. So that's what we need to understand. But Krishna's Viswarupa, we are going to completely understand from Arjuna only, not from Sanjaya. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the 9th sloka in that 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now let's chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. So we'll chant 2 rounds of mantra, which will roughly take about 15 minutes. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmiritamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namagam. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Shiva Sadguru Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Paliyappan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. So I think just from tomorrow onwards we will be starting the real
yes, that's correct.
Vishwarupa Darshan.
Yes.
Yes.
Even
So
Sanjay is going to say
today,
something next few slokas, then the real Vishwarupa, after 3-4 slokas, Arjuna is going to explain to Krishna.
will be good. Thank you. It's really all are in waiting for real
Yes, sir.
Vishwarupa Darshan. So, yeah. Thank you.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna,
Guru.
Prabhu.
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna. R.K. Goyal Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Radha Dangat Pranam Guruji.
And Pranams Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, with the mercy of Krishna and with your blessings, it's going very well. It's a wonderful class. Thank you for that, Guruji. No questions for today. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Dipesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
How are you doing, Guruji?
By Krishna's mercy, I'm fine, Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Guruji, I had a question and guidance needed from you.
Yes,
so, I whenever I'm talking to my daughter or anybody, I say you should chant and just have faith in Krishna. But I tell her also that don't ask for anything.
Yeah.
Is this okay to tell her? She's 17.
Yes, very much. Because when we love someone, we will not ask anything. We will only try to please that person. So that way, there is a right way to tell. There is a right thing to tell, because to teach. Because Krishna, we need to understand that Krishna is doing everything for us without asking, because he knows what our needs are, because he's there in our heart as a super soul, right? So he knows what is good for us, and without even ourselves asking, he will do everything for us. That is the main point. That's what everyone needs to understand. So
yeah.
So
so I'm on track over there. Because today you were talking about something in the morning, not in the morning, sorry, in the beginning of your lecture, before, and you were talking about that Krishna loves us, and whatever we ask him to do, he'll do for us.
Yes.
So that's why I got a doubt that maybe it's okay to ask, but not okay to have
when we love Krishna, we will ask him to do something which pleases him, correct? We will not ask him to do anything just which only pleases us, right? That is the point.
Okay. So we can ask for him, but not for something to gain for us.
Not for enjoying ourselves. We should ask him to give us more opportunities to serve him, so we can enjoy with him. So that is the thing. So that's what we can, if at all we can ask him. Yeah, we have to like ask him to get more, like please him more. That's the main thing. See, like Prabhupada, when he came to US, he didn't, at that age, he told Krishna, he said that, I don't know why you brought me here, but just keep me make me to dance as you wish. That is the main thing.
Okay, so we have to trust Krishna has a plan for us, and what is happening is the right thing happening for us.
That is correct.
I keep telling my daughter that if something is happening around you, you need to learn from it and move forward. Because if you don't learn from it, then Krishna will again create a situation for you, so that because he wants you to learn something out of that situation.
That is correct. If we love Krishna, he will guide us, he will protect us, he will save us. We should have that faith. That's what is very important. And once we start serving Krishna, we will be able to see how Krishna is actually fulfilling all his promises in Bhagavad Gita. We'll be able to feel ourselves. Yes, bro.
Yeah. Yes, Guruji. And plus, I've printed out the shloka which says you have the right to
perform your duty.
Perform your duty, but not expect the results.
Yeah.
So I've given it to her, and she reads it, and she has it on her table.
Very nice. 2.47. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is the one I keep telling her that, listen, you should read this. Focus on doing your work. Don't worry of what's going to happen to you.
Yes.
She's in the 12th grade, so she's doing all the college applications, and she's going through all that.
Depend on Krishna. That's it.
Yeah.
So that means when we can prove, when we can say that we are doing everything for Krishna, only when we are not affected by the results.
That is true. So whatever
they should know, they have the right. She can apply, but when whatever she gets it, then take it as Krishna's gift. That's it.
Correct. That's what I'm telling her. That Krishna whatever he decides for you, there is a reason, and you have to accept it, and you want to move forward.
Yes, we don't even know. We don't even know, but Krishna knows our future very well. He is planning what is good for us. That's what we need to.
Okay. Yes, Guruji. That's something which I keep telling her also. So okay. Just wanted to confirm the guidance on that.
Yes, bro.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much.
Very nice, Prabhu. Very nice. You are guiding your children very nicely in a Krishna.
I'm trying, Guruji. I'm not very good, but I'm trying. My son also, I'm trying to guide him. He's only 13, but so it's work in progress.
Yes, bro. Krishna will take care.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you for the guidance. Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness. Today, chanting was very nice. I enjoyed chanting.
Yes,
I was totally concentrating on that. Yeah. And what you told was very nice. Today's shloka, that meaning Krishna is always help. He always helps us, and he's always make us smile.
Yes.
He is always there to please us also. But we are pleasing other people.
Yeah. That is the problem.
We are busy in that, and when they don't please, and we will be in that sorrow mode only most of the time.
Yes. We will be thinking what this person thinks, that person thinks. That is not correct. We should be only thinking about what Krishna is thinking. That's it.
True. One day they may be happy. Next day again they may be in their own.
We cannot please everyone every day, all the time. That's not possible.
True, Guruji. It is very nice to know. Very nice.
Focus on pleasing Krishna. That's it.
Enjoyed today's class, Guruji. Very nice it was. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Please.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu.
Very interesting session today also. Thank you, Guruji, for in the beginning you have said that with the Gyan Chakshu, the eyes of knowledge, you can really see what is the enjoyment and what is the suffering. In the materialist world, what we perceive as enjoyment, that is actually the suffering. That is the knowledge, the Gyan Chakshu and all that. A really interesting session today also regarding the Vishwarupa. Thank you, Guruji, for your wonderful class and wonderful teaching, wonderful and the blessing to us to keep us in Krishna consciousness. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु दंडवत प्रणाम
धन्यवाद।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे हरे
हरे
रामा
राम
राम रामा
राम
हरे
राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
ரொம்ப நன்றி சார் हरे कृष्ण
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु। हरे कृष्ण। हरे कृष्ण मोहनन प्रभु।
Pranam Guruji.
प्रणाम प्रभु। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji. It's very interesting.
Yes.
And really, you are telling that Sanjay could not see the Vishwarupa. That since he was explaining to Yudhishthira, sorry, Dhritarashtra, so he could not see that complete things. That you are telling me that's very interesting. He could not see the complete Vishwarupa.
Yeah.
Acha, he can. Okay.
He was
This is
only
very-
explaining what Arjuna was telling.
Okay, Guruji. Acha. Since
Vyasa
he,
Prasada Shutavan. So he could hear by Vyasa whatever Krishna and Arjuna spoke, Sanjaya was able to hear. And
okay.
maybe he was also seeing what was happening in the battlefield. But to see his Krishna's universal form, divine eyes, Krishna gave only to Arjuna. That's what we know.
Okay, Guruji. Very interesting, Guruji. So anyway, after 2 to 3 days, we will be able to see the Vishnuva. Very nice, Guruji. Very interesting class, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Vrinda Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class, Guruji. It's nice to hear the young generation also learning because of our Prabhujis in the class taking interest to teach the children. Yes, because I know my children have crossed the age, so they are so busy. When I tell them or talk to them, yeah, we know. Guruji, till it doesn't come into somebody's mind, So I really pray for them also and do my best to talk about some things in between, whenever there's an opportunity. But as a class, I'm not able to encourage them to join because they have all their hassles. Yes, Guruji. But it has been a wonderful experience for me joining this class. My whole perception, attitude has changed.
Yes.
And just working to follow these guidelines in my everyday life, Guruji.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Krishna's
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yeah, yesterday I informed my eye surgery has happened yesterday.
Very nice, Prabhu. I hope Krishna's
not to see in a mobile or anything. Okay. So morning some notification and all came. So many message, WhatsApp. I touched upon something by accidentally. Your class has come. So, by God's grace, I'm just listening what the interaction is happening.
Yes.
One small explanation for Mohan and Prabhu's query. Sanjay has a Divya Darshana talent, that is by birth. He got, only thing is he can describe and narrate what is happening. He do not have that Shakti or strength. What Arjuna is experiencing, what Krishna is giving. Only thing he can tell to Dhritarashtra is, see, in the battlefield, whatever the dialogues are happening, conversations are happening, and whatever the picturizations are happening, Tito he is translating to Dhritarashtra. The one thing which cannot able to describe is what Arjuna felt, what Arjuna experienced on Krishna's Vishwarupa, he cannot able to explain. So similarly, the Krishna gives a kind of a platform.
But
to the
Sanjay
devotee.
also, in the next few slokas we are going to study, Sanjay also tells about Krishna's Vishwarupa before even Arjuna starts explaining. That looks like so beautiful, wonderful actually to see. That's how Sanjay describes. But when Arjuna sees Krishna's Vishwarupa, it's a very gora, it's very difficult to see, very, very scary to see. Yes.
Yeah. So it is a very panicky picture. Nobody can see because there all ocean, the dead body, all these things are coming into the picture. Within Krishna, everything is happening. So indirectly he is saying, you people don't think that you killed somebody or somebody has given birth to somebody. It's all happening through me. The dead bodies are coming and new lives are coming. There in the picture also, whenever there is a death is happening, there is a new birth. Simultaneously it is happening. So indirectly Krishna says, you don't bother about whom you are killing. It is nothing for you. I am telling you to kill, you are killing. That's all. What is happening after that killing? It is all come to me at all. Everything comes to me. That is what he is explaining in Vishwarupa. So it's a very, very nice chapter, interesting chapter. There are a lot of question answers, many things we have to learn. So we cannot compel upon anybody, children or whoever it is. If it is destined, it will come to you. If it is destined to me that I am somehow I touched some button, it came. Your class came. You understand? I did not force upon me. It happened. So if Krishna wants to give Bhagavad Gita knowledge to anybody, it happens through their destined mode. You cannot tell your children, you listen to Bhagavad Gita, I am getting all this experience. You cannot tell your children. You cannot tell your wife. Nobody will listen to you. This is the experience between you and Krishna. If you are destined, you will get it. So you are destined to give all this lecture to us. It is already designed. Systematically, it is designed. Krishna has designed. Our Balakrishna Guruji is going to give all this lecture to Mani Prabhu, Palniappan Prabhu, Vrinda Mataji. All these things are designed. It's pre-planned. Therefore, we are getting all these Adbhut experiences. We are doing nothing. It's all happening through him. First of all, we should understand that.
Yes.
So it's not an accident. It is designed like that. So when it is designed like that, nobody will snatch from you. Like yesterday, I was thinking how to go for Krishna class and all this thing. But I am listening to you, correct? It is designed. I don't know. Today also, I am going to go for another operations. Maybe I will also listen tomorrow. Krishna will help me.
Yes, bro. Yes.
So our life is like that. So we have to accept what is life is giving to us. We should not repent. We should not express our grievances or anything. So there are many young people. I am a senior citizen. One thing I want to tell all the people, there is no grievance, there is no permanent happiness. Everything happens through design. We have to accept and go towards Krishna's feet, lotus feet, nothing else. All other things are immaterial. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So I ask
Krishna consciously
continuously, until our last breath, we should listen to this Bhagavad Gita, whatever lecture we are getting through, our soul. Our body is not getting anything. Our soul is getting purified. So we should remember our name, our fame, all these things are immaterial. Only our soul is getting purified through Krishna's bhakti and Bhagavad Gita, whatever the class we are getting it. So thank you very much. We are so grateful. So I am grateful to listen to all these Bhagavad Gita classes. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Manoranjan Saru Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, nice
Hare
class,
Krishna.
and all the devotees also are very sincere. But it is that Mani Prabhu has said right thing. It's very something but I believe that we get the opportunity. If you won't avail that chance to attend the class, we cannot say it is predestined. I can't believe that. And knowingly we are doing wrong. So there is no excuse for us. I feel it also. If you are our forefathers, they were all following Gita and all. Why not we? We know, but we don't read. We don't follow. This is our tragedy. That's why we are inviting the troubles of our own. So knowingly, if you do wrong, unknowingly that's different thing. Knowingly we are doing wrong. So we get the opportunity to avail that. We should repent and realize. Many people told no repent. No, I think that is we are doing wrong. So really we should admit that we have a long time rested. Now you realize this is not pretty. You cannot do knowingly. So very grateful Guruji. Could not miss this golden opportunity. Sometimes we fail to, we are not dedication, surrender to Lord Krishna. We have to surrender ourselves. We don't kind of ego and that wrong. So it is our decision we are making wrong. So thank you, Guruji. Very nice class. The Biswarapa Dasana, the Sanjay's, that description is very nice and very typical also. Peculiarity is there. So you are very nicely presented and very much charged. So hail this golden opportunity. Thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Satya Naman Naman.
Hare Krishna, let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan now.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,